And good afternoon, everybody. My name is Michael Tawill, and I want to welcome you all on behalf of Market Traders Institute. Today's date is July 9th, and the time is now 1:15 Eastern Standard Time. So once again, I want to personally welcome you all. And first and foremost, what I want to do is I want to do a quick audio and video check. So if you can hear me loud and clear, and if you can see my screen that says you are about to discover, please type in a Y into the question section just to confirm that you can hear me and see everything just fine. Thank you, Melissa and Scott, Dr. Smith, Sharon, Terry, Fenyu, and AJ. Wonderful. And thank you, everybody else, for your response. I appreciate the interaction. So, friends, I'm excited and I'm honored to be here with everyone today. And I'm here to help you discover the powerful FX Turbo Trader and Turbo Auto Trader and simple ways to increase your profit in the Forex now. Now, this is part of a three-day of the week seminar. I'm not sure if you've been attending all week, but this is day 3 of a series that we've been doing all week, touching on the Forex and simple strategies that are unique to MTI. So whether you've been with us all week or whether you're joining us now for the first time, I want to make sure that I really level the playing field. So I'm going to go into an introduction into the Forex, as well as an intro into who is MTI. So if you've been joining us throughout the week, I appreciate you, and thank you for sticking around for this information until we hit the live market. Now, I want you all to know that the tools, the strategies, and the techniques that I'm going to be sharing with you today, they allow me personally to be a consistently profitable Forex trader, and I'm going to empower you today to follow our step-by-step approach to really help you achieve the financial freedom that you not only want, but that you deserve. I will note that these web presentations, they are not recorded, they are live, and I personally enjoy the interaction. And what I find is that the majority of the individuals and students that take advantage of this, well, they benefit from the interaction as well. And so what I want to do real quick, I want to go ahead and I want to ask you all, if you can, just go ahead and grab a pen and a piece of paper. And when you do, in fact, have that pen and paper, please come back on and just type in a yes that you do, in fact, have a pen and paper. Awesome. Perfect. Thank you. So I want to let you know that live, each weekday, we have our tipping point prediction. Now, as a client of MTI, you will receive exclusive information regarding a major market movement. Now, this is a 2,000 pip movement in one currency pair and a 1,000 pip movement on another. Now, this is brand new, and it was just launched last week. So what does this mean to you? Well, at $10 per pip, this would be a $30,000 a year making opportunity. Last week alone, the first week we launched this, we generated over 300 pips. That's 3,000 US dollars, and the next huge round of trades will be starting tonight. And today, I'm going to give you a sneak peek of this movement in just a moment when we hit the live market. And I'm telling you that if you want to have an advantage on this market, you cannot afford to miss out on this. This is a special exclusive unveiling, and this is only for MTI students. And you're also going to be shown how to take advantage of this opportunity from our live instructors. So once again, I see that we have some new people that just joined. Welcome. And once again, my name is Michael Tawill, and I'm going to be your host for today's web presentation. I want to just appreciate you all, and I want to thank you all once again for your attendance today. So the very first thing that I want to do is I want to share with you a little bit about myself. So who am I, right? Why are you listening to me? Well, for the past 7 years, I've been coaching and mentoring individuals on essentials necessary to succeed in the marketplace. I speak to organizations and large audiences ranging in upwards of 10 to 15,000 individuals at any given time, training them on how to become a results-driven achiever. Now, I'm a highly analytical thinker with a niche for identifying, improving, and streamlining complex work processes. Now, I want to share this with you. About 45 days ago, literally 45 days ago, I was sitting in a seat just like you are today watching one of these presentations. I had questions and I had concerns if I could really do something like this and if this could really work for me. Well, shortly thereafter, I took advantage of what Market Traders Institute offers, and I quickly found myself learning how to use simple strategies to gain a huge advantage on this market. I now wake up each morning excited knowing that my opportunities trading this market are absolutely endless, and I'm here today to share with you the same exact methods that I've learned and that I'm now using to quickly grow confidence in trading the Forex market and to show you why I truly wake up excited each morning. Everything that I know about trading the Forex, I learned from Market Traders Institute. I am an ultimate trader, and I believe that the best way to predict the future is simply to create it. So just a couple of quick housekeeping things that I want to go over here. So when I say, hey guys, do you have any questions? All you have to do is just enter in a response into the question section, and I will respond. or if for whatever reason I'm demonstrating a trading opportunity, one of my educational specialists will respond to you privately. So first and foremost, let me ask you this. How many people do I have with me in today's presentation that are currently Forex traders? If you're a Forex trader, please type into me. And I want you to know, I mean demo, I mean live. If you're trading the Forex in any way, shape, or form, please let me know. Great, that's Shane and Alan and David and Ray and Patty, yeah, and William. Awesome. Wonderful. So it looks like we have a small concentration of Forex traders, and then it looks like we have others in here that look to be brand new. So let me ask you this. Do I have anybody in this presentation that has never traded anything before, ever? If that's you, please type into me. All right, wonderful. So I know some of you may have some experience, so really some of this may be just a great review for you, but to really level the playing field, we're going to go over a bit of information about MTI and then an introduction into the Forex, and then we're going to hit the live market. In fact, have you ever wondered what it would feel like to be able to wake up every single day knowing that you have created generational wealth for you and your family? Have you ever wondered what it would feel like to know exactly how to make the trades that you want to make so that you can travel the world and spend more quality time with your family and loved ones? And have you ever wondered what it would be like to be so empowered that you can create and manifest prosperity into your life? So, I have just a few questions for you before we move on. How many of you would want me to share with you how you can start making more money right now? How many of you would want me to share with you a time and tested way of trading proven to create successful traders over the last 20 years? And how many of you would want me to share with you an easy-to-follow blueprint that can help you clearly identify high-winning percentage trading opportunities every single day, every single week, and every single year? Yeah, Tony says, let's roll. Yeah, absolutely. Well, I'm excited today because what you're about to discover in just a moment is 3 ways to maximize your trading profits fast. You're going to also discover trading strategies such as the FX Turbo Trader and Fibonacci's, right, and how to identify wave patterns in Japanese candlestick formations, how to enter a trade and why, how to exit a trade and why. And in fact, today I'm going to go live and I'm going to open up my MTI 4.0 charting software and I'm going to show you behind the curtain so that you can see my 3 insider secrets to Forex trading success. And you're also going to hear from some of our students and some of our clients as well. But before we do all of that, I have just a few questions for you so that I can make sure that I know your specific motivation. I want you to write the answers to these questions on a piece of paper, and I also want you to type them into the chat section. Now, this is really important. What I found is this, is that when people do this, they will retain 95% of the information. So let me go ahead and ask you the first question. What is your #1 reason for even being here? Go ahead and jot the answer down now. What is the first thing that comes to your mind? Yeah, to learn, plan for retirement, income, financial stability, be a better trader, college for kids, bring wife home from work, spend more time with my son. Yeah, be full-time parents, new family car, mortgage. Yeah, absolutely. Why is this important to you? What is the core reason that you want to do this? Why do you want to make more money right now? Yeah, financial freedom, quit my job, have my husband retire early, stability. How will this help you and your family? Tony, I'm actually with you on that one. Absolutely. Awesome. And if you were going to make Forex trading your full-time income, how much money would you need to make at trading to replace your full-time income on a monthly basis? And I want you to know that I am the only one that can see your answers, me and my educational specialist. Nobody else can see your responses. Wonderful. I really appreciate the interaction, everyone. I appreciate how you're responding with all these answers. I really don't like chatting to a blank chat, so I appreciate all the interaction. I appreciate those answers. So I'm going to show you now how to use an easy system to potentially propel you to the successes that you are looking for. Now, I'm not talking systems in literal terms. Market Traders has broken down the word system into an acronym. That stands for save, yourself, stress, time, energy, and money. And that's what we're going to go over today, an easy, simple system. So, as to not waste your time today, I want to make a promise to you. And my promise to you is this, that by the end of this presentation, you will see how professional traders use simple methods to predict where the market is going and how you can use that skill to make substantial income for yourself in your free time starting today. And in fact, by the end of this presentation, you may know more about the Forex market than 90% of the world. So, who is MTI? Well, MTI stands for Market Traders Institute. We were founded by Jared Martinez in February of 1994, and we're located in Lake Mary, Florida. We employ over 100 of the most talented staff in the industry. And over the last 20 years, they have had the honor in working with over 30,000 clients from all corners of the world. And if you notice there on the screen, Orlando Business Journal just recognized MTI as being one of the top 10 places to work for in 2014. We operate under a single mission, which is to create successful traders. And since client satisfaction is highly important to MTI, we have designed all of their client interactions around a single sentence. We never leave a client behind. Now, let's hear from Trisha W. She's from Waterloo, Ontario, Canada. Well, she began MTI's Ultimate Traders Package on January 4th of 2013. Now, she was skeptical about MTI since she had been burned in the past by other companies. I'm not sure if any of you have maybe been burned in the past as well. But she decided to partner up and become a student and client of MTI. Let's go ahead and hear from her now. Trisha says, the live interaction is priceless. You have someone there with you, for you, and helping you along each step of the way. And if you don't understand and if you have questions, the analysts respond with written and visual examples. So imagine that. Imagine that finding a company that treats you like family. When times are great or when times get tough, family is what makes everything better. Now, I can almost assure you that 99% of the people in this room today are here for one reason, and that is to make money. But it's a little bit deeper than that, right? You're here to learn or to find a solution to a problem or challenge that you're either currently facing or that you fear you may be facing in the near future. Challenges such as, do you have enough money set aside for retirement? Do you have money set aside for your children? Do you have money set aside to live the life that you and your family not only want but that you deserve? Do you have enough money to eliminate your debt? Do you have enough money set aside for emergencies? You see, these are all challenges that we hear about on a daily basis that people, just like you, are trying to overcome. But let me go ahead and ask everyone in this room a question. Okay, if something were to happen to you tomorrow and that you were not able to work or provide for your family, would your family be able to survive and live the lifestyle that they deserve without you and without your current stream of income? Awesome. Thank you for those responses. See, to me, this is one of the biggest challenges that I've identified, that I've accepted, and that I've put plans in place for to ensure that my family can live a life of wealth and abundance, and I hope that many of you take action like I have, and this is how you can do it. We are here to provide you solutions to your challenges with the Ultimate Traders Package on Demand. Now, this is your on-demand financial freedom solution. This package is the most complete, most turnkey, easy-to-use, step-by-step trading program available in the world today. It's now time to introduce you to the CEO and founder of MTI, Jared Martinez. He's known around the world as the FX Chief. He's been trading the Forex market for over 25 years, and he established MTI because he wished that he had a mentor early on in his career. Now, his talents are absolutely endless when it comes to the Forex, so much so that he created the world's only Forex course that is literally accepted in major universities around the globe as credit hours. And I'm excited to share with you some of his secrets to really help you become wealthy and financially free. So stay with me, because at the end of the presentation today, I will let you know how you can spend 3 days with the FX Chief or a Certified Market Pro for free. So how many of you would like to do that? Yeah, that's Brandon and Rondia and Julian, Alan and Thomas and Alon, and many, many more. So what is the Forex market? Well, The Forex market is the largest financial market with almost limitless amounts of liquidity, which really means that it's a market of limitless financial opportunity. In fact, what the Forex market means to me personally is that it is the easiest, most predictable, and safest way to invest. Now, if you're a finance junkie like I am, and you pay attention to Bloomberg, CNBC, right, MSN, et cetera, and you're reading the publications, then you've probably noticed, especially if you've been doing this for a while now, is that the Forex market is really starting to take center stage. And what I want to do is I want to bring all of this together for you. Now, I realize there are probably several people in this presentation who may have never seen a Forex chart before. So what I want to do is I'm going to go over this. And I'm also going to bring up two questions, and I'm going to give you answers to those two questions that people that want to trade typically ask. And what are those questions? The first is, what are you doing when trading Forex currencies? And the second is, what are pips and why do you want them? So what we do in this market is we trade one country's currency against another. And here on the screen, we can see that this is the Great British Pound versus the US dollar. Now, in this market, in essence, what we're trying to do is take this currency versus another currency in an attempt to figure out which one is going to gain in value against the other. If you look now at the top left-hand side of my screen, you will see that there's a 240 next to the name of the currency pair. That number denotes that this time frame is 240 minutes per candlestick. That means that each candle represents what the market has done during that time frame. Now, does this make sense to everybody? Awesome. So the way that this market works is we actually teach people to trade using Japanese candlestick formations. And that's what all these weird-looking rectangles are on your screen. These are Japanese candlesticks. Now, is there anybody here that's not familiar with Japanese candlesticks? If you're not, just please type in a me. Okay, so what a Japanese candlestick is that it's a visual representation of how much the market moved in whatever time frame you select. And what you're looking at now on the screen is Market Trader Institute's Wealth Acceleration 4.0 charting software. Now you have full customization ability where you can create whatever time frame you'd like to view. In addition, what we do with these Japanese candlesticks is we look at them to identify patterns, which gives us some sort of hint, if you will, as to which way the market is heading. Now, this is where we get into the good stuff. This is where we start talking about how we make money. So what we're trying to do in this market is capture pips. PIP is an acronym which stands for Price Interest Point. So let me explain to you in the simplest of terms how that works. A pip has the exact same relationship as a penny does to a dollar. Now, is everyone in this presentation familiar with the US dollar? If you are, just please type in a yes. Awesome. Okay, so how many pennies are there in a US dollar? 100, right? So everyone does realize there are 100 pennies in a US dollar. That means that a penny represents 1/100th of a dollar. Well, if you can imagine that we are looking for a unit of measure, a monetary unit of measure smaller than $1, even smaller than 1 penny, then that unit of measure smaller than a penny would be equivalent to a pip. Now, a pip represents 1/100th of a penny, just like a penny represents 1/100th of a dollar. Now, does this make sense to everyone in the room? If it does, just please type in a yes in the question section. And I like to know, just because I like to make sure we're all on the same page and that we're all together on this. Awesome. Thank you once again for the interaction. Now, as I start showing you the way that this works, you're all going to have questions about the way you can do this. Now, if you look now at the price action of this chart, on the right-hand side of your screen, you can see the pips, right? Now, the pips are represented in the final 2 digits of these numbers. Now, in a price fluctuation, if the market were to move from 1.65 to 1.66, that is a 1 full cent increase, and at the same time in the Forex market, that is a 100 pip increase. Now, does everyone understand that? Perfect. So if you're taking notes, awesome. If you're not, you want to write this down. In this market, we trade in units called lots. Now, there are standard lots, and then there are mini lots. A mini lot controls $10,000 of a currency, right? And each pip is worth $1. Now, a standard lot controls $100,000 of a currency, and each pip is worth $10. And the best part of this market is that your cost to get involved in a mini lot trade is only a $200 investment, and your cost to get involved in a standard lot trade is only a $2,000 investment from your trading account. the broker will borrow this investment size, allowing you to place the trade. Now, you can only win or lose pips. The original investment of either $200 for a mini lot or $2,000 for a standard lot goes back into your account at the completion of the trade. Does everyone understand that? Awesome. So this is the important stuff, guys. We're about to go into the live market. But this is where you're going to be able to figure out how much money can you make in this market, not just how much money can be made in this market. And I'm going to ask you a question. I wanted you to go ahead and type the answer into the chat section, okay? If you were to go ahead and get started in the Forex market today, and you were to open up a live account today, how much would you be able to fund your account with? And go ahead and make it real, because we're about to go hit the live market. Awesome. Wonderful. Thank you, Scott, and Eunice, and Bob, and Shane, and Terry, and Tony, Kingsley, and Isaac, Maria, Brad. Wonderful. So what a trading system is indicators on a specific currency pair, on a specific time frame, and specific market conditions. It's simply a group of specific rules or parameters that determine entry and exit points. Now, these points are known as signals and are often marked on a chart in real time, and they prompt the immediate execution of a trade. So let's go ahead and let's get started. I'm now going to go ahead and pull up MTI's 4.0 acceleration charting software. So the moment you see this up on your screen, please type in a yes, a Y for yes, that you do see my charting software. Perfect. Awesome. Now, there's many different ways to trade this market. And there's many different posers out there that are all plug and play, and they have all this marketing behind them. They have absolutely nothing to back it up. And what does it do? In my opinion, it instills fear into people in regards to systems. Well, we provide constant updates to our systems. MTI, we constantly monitor our systems a minimum of twice a week. We make sure that all of our systems are up to date with current market conditions. Now, there's many different ways to skin a cat when it comes to being successful trading the Forex market, and I don't know if any of you have ever heard that saying before. But what we're going to be doing today is I'm going to show you a simple, now, it's not easy, but a simple way of getting in and getting out of this market with a plan. Now, before I get into the market, I want to discuss this plan with you. Is it safe to say that if we can show you today how to consistently make money in this market with an easy-to-follow trading system, would it be worth your time attending today? Yeah, Terry says yeah, and Patty says yeah, and Rondia, and Melissa. Wonderful. Because my goal as a teacher is not to make the complex complicated, it's to take what's complicated and make it simple. And to me, that's the definition of what a teacher does. A teacher takes what's complicated and makes it simple. How many of you agree with me on that? Yeah, Noah says, I wish my college professor understood that. Yeah, so what I'm going to show you now is how to combine systems with technical analysis, and we're going to roll it all into one simple and easy plan. Now, I'm going to pull up this currency pair right here. Now, if you can see on the top left-hand side of my screen, this is the Euro and Australian dollar currency pair on a 60-minute time frame, okay? Now, if you're taking notes once again, awesome. If you're not, you want to write this down. A trader needs three things. You need to know where the market is going, where to get in, and where to get out. That's it. Those are the three things. It's safe to say, folks, that once you know where it's going, where to get in, and where to get out, do you think that that's a plan? Yeah, for sure. Now, how to get there, I mean, once again, we can skin a cat many different ways. I mean, my gosh, I can show you the most complex ways of trading where I can literally put on 5 or 6 indicators. I can then go through all this manual analysis identifying support and resistance. Right? I can then throw on the chart 6 different convergences that we're looking for. I can pull up 5 or 6 different checklists that I have to walk through to make sure that I have the absolute best trading opportunities. That's the most complex way to do it. Or, right, I like simplicity. Or what I can do is use an easy-to-follow system that will give me answers to all 3 of those questions in the shortest amount of time possible. Because I want you to first become a believer that you can see how money is made, and then you can see how to go get that money. So is that fair for everyone in the room, that I take you through that journey? Because I told you, right, that by the time we finish today, you will know more about the Forex market than 90% of the people out there. Did I not promise you that? Yeah, so let's go ahead. Let's get right into it. the very first thing I want you to notice here, I want you to notice how this market moves. All right, the market moves in waves. So I want to show you what I mean by that for all those that are asking. Well, when I say the market moves in waves, you have to understand that what goes up must come down, right? So the market goes up and the market goes down. The market goes up, the market goes down. It makes higher highs and higher lows. Then it makes lower lows and lower highs. Lower lows, lower highs. Does everybody see that? So that's how this market moves, and that's the first thing that you have to understand. The question is, how do you know if it's going up? How do you know if it's going down, right? That's the question that you ask yourself. So let's go ahead and let me ask everyone this question. Let's just say, let me clean up these charts real quick. Let's just say you want to get into this market, all right? I'm going to put a black line right here, and let's just say you're looking to get into the market right there. Now, it's moving up, then it's moving down, right? To the untrained eye, you don't see what I see because I've been trained by MTI. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this very easy, all right? Because like I said, let's just say hypothetically, we pull up the chart, we're looking right here, and you want to get into the market. You want to get in right now. Well, let me ask you, is the market going up or down, right? You get home from work, you pull up your computer, and instead of watching TV like most people in America do, you pull up your charts because you decide that you want to make some extra money while you're not at work. You want to do something different, right? You don't want to be mediocre. You don't want to be average anymore. And I applaud you for that. I applaud you for wanting to do something outside of your job to set yourself up for success, right? Or maybe for retirement. So let's get into that mindset. Let's put that hat on. So I see some of you already actually responded to my question, but I want to ask you. Let's take a look at the line. 3 questions. Where's the market going? Where am I going to get? Where am I going to get out? So type in the question section right now. Is the market going up or is the market going down? Which way is the market going? I want all of you to tell me right now. I'm getting down, down, up, 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 down, 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 up, sides, down, down. Yeah, Ray says not enough info. Up, down. Okay, great. We're getting a lot of downs. Awesome. Well, let's go ahead and let's see what happens with the market, right? Take the direct and let's see what happens. So we see the movement market's moving up. It's continuing to climb. It's going up. It's still going. See this. How many of you see what just happened? Yeah, Terry says, wow. Yeah, well, take a look at that. Well, I'm going to show you. I'm going to use my box information tool, and let's go ahead and see how pips. You just take a look at that. How many of you on the side of my screen, how many of you can see this red mark right here? See the word range. If you see the word range, let me know. Yep, Dr. Smith, you got it. How many of you see the number next to range? That is the amount of pips you just generated. Pat, great job. You just generated 438 pips. So 438 pips was just generated off that one trade. So you're up 438 pips, or in a standard lot trade investment, that's $4,380 US dollars. How many of you would be, what date is this? All right, this is back in November. This is actually Thanksgiving. How many of you would like to have generated in 5 days? In 5 days, make $4,380 US dollars off one trade over Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving. Yeah, and by the way, when I show you some examples, I'm going to actually go to the more current market. So just because someone asked me, hey, you're back in November. You're right. I'm just using this as an example, but I'm going to bring it up to the closer time frame when I show you what I'm going to show you. But yeah, what would this do for you? Would this allow you to, I don't know, get a new family car, actually retire, not sit at home for retirement, but actually go travel at retirement, right? Bring the wife home from work, be stay-at-home parents, just spend more quality time with the family. I don't know. But for all of you that said the market's going up, I applaud you, because with the tool you just saw, you just made well over $4,000. And, right? For all of you that said the market's going down, well, I'm very extremely sorry, right, for your loss of $4,000. Does that make sense? And so, and that's the thing. I want you all to understand that that the reason I am the way I am and I bring up the things that I bring up is because it's important to know, why would you do something like this? Why would you need something like this in your life? Does that make sense? And so if you know why something would benefit you, you'll find every reason to actually do it. But when you don't know how it would benefit you, well then you're just going to figure, hey, it may not be for me. So you have to know, why would that benefit you? So let's go ahead and do this. What I'm going to do now is I want to go ahead and I'm going to put on a simple system. Now I want to empower you to take advantage of this market. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a simple system, and I'm going to put on the X Turbo Trader. Now it's simple to use, but it wasn't simple to build. So I'm going to go ahead and launch this. And I know a lot of you are asking, well, what are all those? So let me go ahead and explain to you what these indicators mean. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to back the market up here so that I can use this as an example. All right. So I'll be asked, what are all these different indicators? Well, the very first thing that I want you to notice here is the teal blue line, right? Once the teal blue line, when the candles are above the teal blue line, the market's going up. Does that make sense? So let's advance the market. When the candle, I see, I'm asking what time frame is this? Is a 60-minute frame. When you see the red indicator, when you see the candles below the teal blue line, right? What does that mean? It means the market's going down. So you have when you're above the teal blue line, that's your buy zone. When you're below, when you have candles below the teal blue line, that is your sell zone. All right, it's very important to understand here. Now, does everybody understand that? Awesome, Bob, thank you. So once again, we see that when the candles are above the teal blue line, market's going up. Candles below teal blue line, market's going down. So now you have indicators. You have red indicators and you have green indicators, right? I know what many of you are thinking right now. Well, what's the indicator? Honestly, I wish I could tell you what the indicators are. I don't know them. I didn't build them. The FX chief built this. But what I do know is how to use it, and that's what's most important. It's proprietary to MTI and the FX chief himself. And it's kind of like that baked beans commercial where the dog is trying to get the recipe, but he can't. He just knows how to eat them, right? And this system wasn't just thrown together. This is literally FX chief's 25 years plus of experience, all comprised into one simple system that takes everything into account: Fibonacci's, support and resistance, everything. So now you see the green indicator. How many of you see that? So what does the green indicator mean? Who can tell me? Yeah, yep, John, you got it. Absolutely. Patty, you got it. Green means buy. So that's what green represents. When you're above the teal blue line and you have green indicators, that means buy. When you have a red indicator, what does red mean? Yeah, red means sell. So green means go, green means buy. Red means stop, red means sell. Go ahead, write that down. When you have that written down, just type in a done so that we can move on so that I know that we're on the same page. Awesome. Perfect. So now I have two answers to my questions. I know where the market's going, and I know where to buy, or I know where to sell. So let's just say in this scenario, I'm selling. All right, I'm just living my life, letting the market do its thing. I'm just sitting here letting it idle by, take its course, and guess what? What do we do when the market crosses above the teal blue line? Exactly, we get out. Potentially reverse our position. Wonderful, absolutely, 100%. I love it. Everyone's on point here. And so that's what we do. So now we've answered our three questions. We know where the market's going, right? Candlesticks above the teal blue line or below. We have green indicators buy or red indicators sell, and when it crosses back above the teal blue line, that's our exit point. If we were buying when it crosses below the teal blue line, that's our exit point. All right? So we have our three questions. We answered where the market's going, where are we getting in, and where are we getting out. So what I want to do is I want to ask you all one more question here, okay? I'm going to advance this market forward, and I want to ask everyone in this room a question. So right here, we have candles above the teal blue line. I'm going to give you a hint. We have candles above the teal blue line. We have a green indicator. Is the market going up or is the market going down? If you wanted to get into the market right now, what would you do? Absolutely. I have 95, a couple people are saying down, but I have 95% of you, 95% of the room saying up. So take a look at that, right? This is actually the same example I showed you before. So the same example I showed you before, right? We went from a 50-50 split in the 50-50 split in the room to now having 90% of you picking the right direction. How many of you see value in that? How many of you can see just what that simple addition of a system can do? We now have 95% of you on the right side of this trade. How many of you see value in that? Now, for me, I'm just like many of you, right? To be a believer, I've got to see it at least 3 times. Well, I'm going to do something even better than that. I'm going to show you 5, 6, 7 examples as to how this holds true. So before I pull up a different currency pair here, let's just show you. If you were to have bought, take a look at this. Look at the green indicator. You still have the green indicator. You're above the teal blue line. Look at that. The green indicator is still telling you what to do. And once again, you would have taken advantage of this right here, 438 pips. So let's go ahead, get out of that. I'm going to pull up a different currency pair here. So this currency pair I'm pulling up right now, this is the Great British Pound and the Australian dollar, and this is on a 60-minute time frame. Thank you, Lena. I appreciate that. So this is on a 60-minute time frame. So let's go ahead and let me show you how this works. So the very first thing that I want you to notice is this. I want you to notice we have a red indicator. Right? We have a red indicator. We have candlesticks below the teal blue line. What are we going to be doing? Yeah, absolutely. We're selling. So we're selling. We're living our life. We're at the park with our kids. We're spending more quality time with our spouse. Right? Maybe we're running. I love surfing, so maybe we're surfing. Maybe we're sailing. Maybe we're on the golf course. I don't know. Maybe we're on a plane. I mean, whatever you love to do. But take a look at this. You're just letting the market do its thing, and this is where the uneducated get scared. They get nervous. They get fearful. They don't know what to do. They're asking their friends, and we're just simply waiting for the candle to cross back above the teal blue line. That's all we're waiting for. We're waiting for the market to cross back over. You see, we're just living our life. See, we trade with confidence. We trade with a plan. We trade with boldness and conviction. We don't just hope and gamble. It's a very dangerous thing to do, is just gamble without any type of equity management in mind, or just hoping that it's going to go your way. You have to trade with a strategy. And so once again, that was a candlestick right here. That's a candlestick across above, but we're looking for a close of a candlestick. So once we have that, there it is. How many of you see that? We have a bullish candlestick, close above the teal blue line. So we entered into the market right here, right there. We got out of the market right here. Now, let's take a look and see how many pips we just generated. Well, on this trade right here, we would have walked away with, who can tell me how many pips we just generated? Boom, Sharon, awesome. And everybody else, absolutely. 201 pips. So on this one trade right here, we're up 201 pips, or 2,010 US dollars. Once again, I'm showing you as if we're trading on a standard lot trade. So, not bad. How many of you, right, how many of you would like to, in about a week's time, right, how many of you would like to, in about maybe just over a week's time, generate this type of income? Generate, right, this type of pips. What would that do for you? That's what you have to ask yourself. And so let's go ahead and let's advance the market forward and take a look at what happens. So now, we're waiting for our next signal. So now what we're doing is, I want you to notice we actually have some sideways movement. Why do I say that? Well, we have a red indicator, but our candles are above the teal blue line, right? So this is what I call, this is indecision right here. And so how many of you see what's happening? We now have more consistency. We have a green indicator. We have candles above the teal blue line. So what do you think we're going to do? Yeah, absolutely. I'm going to buy. And so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to shift this over and show you where I would have gone in. So I would have gone in right here, personally, and let's go ahead and advance the market forward. We're living our life. We're confident at trading, right? We're trusting our strategy. We're spending more quality time. We're at the movies. We're doing the things we love to do, because the one thing I will tell you right now, I don't know if any of you are like me, the one thing about trading that I almost didn't even want to get involved with trading is because I did not have the time to sit in front of a computer 24 hours a day. And when I learned that you don't have to sit in front of a computer 24 hours a day, but you can live your life, I travel a lot, you can travel and do the things you love, right? And you can simply check this once, twice a day for 10, 15 minutes each time, just simply checking, see what's happening. That's it. I thought you had to stare at the computer. So this is designed for the busy person, and that was the, that was the greatest thing for me. And so right there, how many of you see the cross below the teal blue line? So right here, this is where I'd be getting out. So we just generated 217 pips. How many of you see that? Yeah, absolutely, 217 pips. So we're up 217 pips, or 2,170 US dollars. How many of you would be okay with generating, right, $4,000 on 2 trades? How many of you would be okay with that? Would that help you a little bit, right? And so let's go ahead. Let's keep on moving here. Let's go ahead and see what happens. Now I want you to notice, what do you think we're doing now? How many of you can tell me? Exactly. There you go. We're selling now. Why? Because the market crossed back below the teal blue line. How many of you see that? Yeah, someone's asking me, hey, where would you have gone in? I would have gone in right here, right there. All right? So we're living our life. We're confident traders, right? We're happy. We're not nervous. We're not stressed out, anxiety, nervous, worried, asking everyone, hey, what do you think is going to happen? Because we have a system that's literally guiding us in the direction of what we need to do. And I want you to know, our education teaches you multiple strategies and teaches you how to read the market so that you know what you're looking at, not just using the system, but you know what you're looking at. You know what's happening, and the system can almost be used as confirmation as well. But this is the simplicity of a system. This is the beauty of a system. Once again, we cross back above the teal blue line. This is where I'm going to be exiting. So right here, this is exactly where I got in. This is exactly where I got out. Who can tell me how many pips we just made? 120. Absolutely. So we're up 120 pips, or 1,200 US dollars. So let's go ahead and let's look for our next opportunity here. So right now what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be buying. Why am I buying? Because I have candles above the teal blue line. I have a green indicator. So now I'm shifting my buy to right here. Let's advance the market forward and let's see what happens. Patty's asking a great question. Patty's asking, how long does it take to be able to trade like this? Patty, I literally just started learning about the Forex market just literally by MTI about 45 days ago, and everything that I've learned is from MTI within that time frame. And so I want you to know, if you're brand new, whether you're a novice or you have a lot of experience, this is something you can use, and this is something you can learn. It depends on how fast you want to learn it. So once again, we're buying. We see the market going up, and then what happens? How many of you see this? The market took a dip. So what happened is we just actually took a loss. We just incurred a loss. So what was our loss? Well, we got in here. It took a turn down. We got out here, 31 pips. So we just lost 31 pips. Now, how many of you would be okay losing, right, 31 pips if you just gained, if you just had several good winning opportunities, some good trades? How many of you would be okay losing $310, right, if you just made over $5,000? And now, actually, I have a question by Noah. Noah's asking me, why would you show us losses? Well, Noah, let me answer that question. It's very simple. Here's why. Because anybody that tells you, any company out there that tells you you're going to win 10 out of 10 times, you're going to win 100% of the time, and I'm sorry to tell you this, but they're lying to you, right? There's no such thing in this field. There's no such thing as an undefeated season. However, you can always trade responsibly, and you can learn how to maximize your profits, keep your profits high, keep your losses small. Our education teaches that. We cover that in full detail. So I want you to know, yes, you are going to incur a loss, and absolutely, I like what Terry says, just control your risk. Absolutely, and that's what we teach. And so once again, we took a little loss. Let's go ahead and let's advance the market forward, and let's see what happens here. Now I want you to notice we have candles above the teal blue line with a red indicator. So right now we're waiting for our next move, but now we kind of see the market going up and down, up and down. So what I'm waiting for now, I'm waiting for a more definite position on what I need to do. How many of you see that? And right there, there it is. I have a good drop right here. So I have a good form right here. And so what I'm going to do, because we have more of a trend direction, what I'm going to do is I'm going to be getting into the market right here, selling, and let's go ahead and see what happens. We're going to advance the market forward. So we're living our life. Let me ask you this, as I advance the market forward, how many of you find value in what I'm showing you? How many of you find value? I mean, let me ask you this. What percentage from 0 to 100 do you think that you could actually use something like this and succeed at it? So what percentage of understanding do you have of what I'm showing you? Yeah, absolutely. And once again, we're simply waiting for the market to cross back above the teal blue line, and that's going to be our signal to get out. We're just living our life. You know, we're not worried, we're not concerned, we're not stressed. Why? We have a strategy, we have a plan, and take a look at that. The market crossed back above right here. I'm going to get out of the market right there. Let's take a look and see how many pips we just generated. So I got into the market here. I got out right here. Who can tell me how many pips we're at? Absolutely, 72 pips. And I actually have a pretty good question here that I want to answer in front of everybody. I'm asked, can you use this on any currency pair on any time frame? Yes. You can use what I'm showing you, this system, on any currency pair on any time frame. Absolutely. So we just gained 72 pips, or 720 US dollars. So what I want to do at this point is I want to bring this all together here, and I'm going to show you one more example. I'm going to show you where we're at in this market right now. All right, so let's go ahead and let's take a look at what the market does. So that's where we have a cross back above. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to buy. Why am I buying? Because we have consistency. We're above the teal blue line. We have a green indicator. And so now I'm buying. And I just simply reversed my position at this point. So how many of you see what's happening here? The market's climbing up. Market's going up. What am I waiting for? I'm waiting for the market to dip back below the teal blue line as my indicator, as, hey, Mike, this is where you want to get out. There it is. How many of you see that? So we have a cross back below the teal blue line. That's where I'm getting out. Let's go ahead and see how many pips we just generated. I got in here. I got out here. I'm at 101 pips. How many of you see that? So 100 up 101 pips, or 1,010 US dollars. So what I want to do now is I want to actually show you something. I want to show you where we're at today. Right now, I'm going to advance this market forward, and I want you all to tell me when you see a red arrow. Okay? When you see the red arrow, that's exactly where the market is right now. All right, and the reason I'm showing you this is because I want you to understand that what I'm showing you, I'm not fabricating dates. I'm not just making up dates for the sake of, hey, this is a good example to show. I want to actually show you how this market works, and that's why right here, this is today's date. How many of you see that? All right, and so if I zoom this back in, I want you to understand that this wasn't, years ago. This was just last month. Does that make sense to everybody? And so let me go ahead and ask everyone this question. What would this do for you? Well, what I want to do now is I want to add this up for all of us to see. Let's do this together, and let's see what we just did. So we have $1,010 plus $1,200 plus $2,010 plus $2,170 plus $720 equals, but we have to minus our loss, 310. That's 6,800 US dollars. So, $6,800 profit in about 6 weeks' time. So, for everybody in this room, I want to ask you a simple question. How many of you would like to generate this type of income, this type of profit, right, in 6 weeks' time? The question is, what would this do for you? Would this allow you to get that new family car? Would it allow you to spend more time with the kids? Right? So how many of you would this benefit you? Right? In 6 weeks' time, how many of you are generating close to $7,000 in 6 weeks' time trading right now? And here's what I love to do. What I'm going to actually do at this point is I want to go ahead and I'm going to remove the system, and I want you to take a look at the screen. All right? How many of you feel you could have got the same exact results without the system? Just reading the market on your own. How many of you feel that you would have had the same exact success that I just showed you? Yeah, absolutely. That was my response, so there's no shame in saying that. You know, I really appreciate the honesty. And so once again, we go back to systems and we turn it on and take a look at that. Boom. So that's the beauty, that's the power of a system, but you have to ask yourself, what would this do for you? For me, I love to travel. I love to surf. You know, I actually like to play golf as well, but I love the water. You know, so to me, I want to travel more. I want to spend more quality time with my loved ones, right? So do you want to plan for retirement? Do you want to spend more time with the kids? And the best part is, right, I don't know if you're like me, but the best part about what I just showed you is this, is that I'm not sitting in front of the computer all day. I am checking it out first thing in the morning. I'm checking it out for a few minutes in the evening. And in that meantime, I'm living my life, loving what I do, traveling, spending time with my friends, my family, just doing the things that I love, because we're all busy out there, right? We have full-time jobs. You know, maybe you have a full-time job or a part-time job or maybe retirement, whatever the case may be, but that's the beauty of the system. So what I want to show you now, I want to show you one more system here, and what I'm about to pull up now, this is the Turbo Trader Auto. Now, for those of you that are asking, well, what can this do? What does this do? Let me explain to you real quick. I'm going to show you how it works. This system literally is an automated system that sends you alerts to your phone via text message and or email directly to your phone. I like the text messaging piece of it personally, right? That literally tells you, hey, when to get in or when to get out. Boom, a text message literally told you what to do. So whether you're in the movies and you get an alert, guess what? You don't even need the internet. You simply notify your broker, tell him what you want him to do, and then it's done. All because of a text message that literally told you what to do. So here's how it works. How many of you see these green arrows facing up, red arrows facing down? If you see that, please type in a Y into the question section so I can make sure that we're all on the same page. Awesome. Perfect. So let's get started here. So this looks familiar, doesn't it? So you have a green indicator and you have a green arrow. What does that mean? Who can tell me what that means? Absolutely. So we know where the market's going. The green arrow means get in. So we know where it's going. We know where to get in. And I want you all to listen closely here, because I want you all to, I'm going to ask you a question. I want you to tell me what to do here. Okay? We know when to get out of this market simply by when we have a red arrow facing downwards. When a red arrow appears, it's almost as if a text message shows up on your phone. That's when we get out. So I'm going to advance the market forward, and when you see a red arrow, I want you all to type in the word now. So hit enter as soon as you see the red arrow. So we're living our life. We're confident at trading. We're doing the things we love, right? We're out on the golf course, or boom. I love that. Absolutely. Yeah, for sure. I love the interaction. Guys, that's it. When this red arrow appears, that would have been a message sent to my phone telling me, hey, get out, take your profits, reverse your position. So let's take a look at our profits. Well, we got in here. We got out here. Who can tell me how many pips we just generated? Yep, absolutely. 180 pips. So we're up 180 pips or 1,800 US dollars. So what are we doing now? Well, we're simply going to reverse our position, and we're now going to go into sell mode. Ready? So once again, you see how the market's going up? You know how many people would have got out, nervous, scared, because they don't have a plan. But when you have a strategy, when you have a plan that you trust, that you learn, that you know, right, it's like second nature to you. So let's take a look at what happens. We see the market going down, right? And all of a sudden, what are we waiting for? We're waiting for our indicator, our green indicator that tells us, hey, this is the time, get out now. So when that green arrow pops up, that's our indicator. But guess what? We're not checking the computer every day, right? We're simply living our life on our terms, enjoying what we do. And what I like to call this passive type income, making money while you sleep, literally. I mean, that's the way I like to look at it. You know, why complicate it? And so there it is. There it is. I love that. All of you are typing now. Absolutely. So once again, we got in here after reversing our position. We got out here. How many pips are we at? Who can tell me how many pips we're at? 99 pips. So we're at 99 pips. We're up 99 pips, or 990 US dollars. Let's keep this moving here. I'm going to show you one or two more examples on this. So what would you have done after you took your profits? You got an alert sent to your phone, right? And then all of a sudden what? We're buying now. John, absolutely. Now we're buying. We reversed our position. We're simply waiting for the red arrow to tell us what to do, and then we're going to reverse once again. There it is. Red arrow. Boom. So what are we going to do? We're going to take our profits, and we're at 91 pips. So we have 91 pips, or 910 US dollars. So what I want you to understand is this. When this system really hit me is when I can literally, and I want you to put yourself in your shoes and ask yourself, how would this benefit you, right? I'm in the water surfing. I get out. I dry off with a towel. I look at my phone, right? I look at my phone, and I have an alert. It tells me what to do. I notify my broker. I make the trade. I get in, take my profits. I start buying or start selling based on what the alert told me on my phone. I go back to living my life. How many of you find value in that? I mean, how many of you feel that something like this would be of benefit to your life, right? And so once again, we're selling. Now, we're selling, and check this out. There it is. We have our green arrow. So we got in here. We reversed our position. We got out here. And how many pips did I just generate? Who can tell me? Yeah, 107, for sure. So that is 107 pips, or 1,070 US dollars. So let's take a look at stop right this example. I'm just going to stop right there, and let's just take a look at how much profit we need in about a 6-week time frame. So we're up $1,800, $990, $910, $1,070 equals $4,770. So $4,770 profit in 6 weeks' time. One question I asked you before. How many of you find value in what I just showed you? How many of you feel this is something you can do? How many of you, if we go ahead and take a look at this, let's just say we place these 2 trades, right? How many would like to trade on 2 different currency pairs in a 6 weeks time frame, $6,800 plus $700, and generate let's just call it $11,500, right? I mean, what would that do for you? That's the question you have to ask yourself. How would that be you? Does that make sense? And so that is the beauty. That right there is the Turbo Trader and the Turbo Trader Auto, the 2 systems that people are chasing right now. I personally use these. I'm able to pick and choose what I want to show you, and I'm showing you these because I wanted to, because I find the most value out of these because of what they've done for me and the simplicity of what they've done for me and how much I truly enjoy them and trading with them. So once again, $11,000, 2 trades, 6 weeks time. What worked for you? whether it's retirement, whether it's more quality time with your family, go out for a vacation, buy a new family car, buy your kids a new toy, send your kids off to college, maybe just, I was tired of running out of money before I ran out of months, right? Maybe just have some extra cash flow. Whatever it will do for you, that's what you have to ask yourself. And so that was the FX Turbo Trader and Turbo Trader Auto once again. And I want you to know that today, I just showed you one of MTI's many powerful strategies and techniques that MTI offers. And unlike other educational experiences that you may have had in the past, MTI is going to give you a plethora of strategies to allow you to be ready for any turns the market may take. Now, I want you to take a look at the list that I'm about to show you. These are all strategies that you will be fully equipped with and empowered with to use during any market condition. Once again, what I just showed you was just two techniques that MTI offers. You'll be equipped with all of these strategies that you see right here. And these will allow you to take advantage, once again, of any market condition. Now, I want to pull up our social media so that you can hear from some of our students, some of our friends on Facebook. Now, these people are just like you. Now, this is personally where I find a lot of value because this is real. This is real life, and these people were in a seat just like you are today, and I want you to take a look at them now, and I want you to ask yourself, are they happy? Are they profitable? More importantly, are they having fun? What is the overall feel of our students? So this Market Trader Institute's Facebook page, over 4 likes. I'm proud of that. And so let's go ahead and let's go to post a page, and let's take a look. Let's take a look at some of the successes that's happening right now. All right. So this is Christopher Atienza. Chris, he says, I do it again. I'm now up 600 pips since June 30th. Right. Thanks MTI for the great tools and training. Thanks to FX Showtime for the tips as well, and for the FX Chief. All right, you heard me talk about the FX Chief as well. But once again, how many of you would like to generate 600 pips, in basically just a month's time or less? Right, that's 6,000 US dollars. So once again, that's Chris. But let's go ahead. Let's keep on moving here. So, here you see 32 pips, 66 pips. Right here we have Katrina Marie. Katrina says, closed out on the Australian dollar and Canadian dollar and netted 165 pips today, a total of 334 pips for the week. How many of you would like to generate over 3,000 US dollars in 1 week? What if you did that 4 weeks in a row? Right? Well, once again, these are all students of MTI. Here's Ibrahim, closed out and raked in over 187 pips and 145 pips. Ladies and gentlemen, that's over 300 pips. That's over $3,000. Once again, what would that do for you? So let's keep on. Oh, here's Michael. He says, thank you, MTI, for the Forex Trading Marathon. You rock and help change people's lives. I can't wait to see you all there. Well, we appreciate that. And so let's keep on moving here. I want to show you just a couple examples. Just Katrina again. Great predictions. Made 255 pips, or 250 pips today. It's $2,500 in a standard lot trade. Right? I'm just going to show you just a couple more examples. Here's Wayne. Wayne says Market Traders is the best. Well, thank you. We appreciate that. And here he shows you on his cell phone 226 pips, 27 pips, 246 pips, 32 pips. How many of you would like to generate, right, over 500 pips? You're out living your life. You pull out your phone. You notice, oh, I'm up 500 pips. That's over 5,000 US dollars living your life. And, like I said, 65% of our students are actually those that are retired or looking into retirement. Well, I want you to take a look at the age of Wayne, for instance, a very young individual. So the demographic, it doesn't matter. It's all about, do you want to succeed? Do you want something more out of life? That's really what it boils down to. Anybody can learn this if you truly want to learn it. And so once again, let's take a look at Rick Wolf. Rick Wolf says, great week. Closed out today with a total of 431 pips. Made 365 pips on the Great British Pound Canadian dollar. Thanks, MTI. Right. This is a picture. It's pretty cool. As we were ranked one of the best places to work, as I mentioned, this is a picture of one of our Christmas parties. And let's keep on moving here. I'm just going to show you just a couple more. Here's Christopher again. Right. I absolutely love this one. He says, thanks, MTI, for the great learning and most powerful tool ever built. I gained 758 pips since June 6th, and it's up now, still increasing. When did he post that? June 10th, right? Well, he posted that June 10th, and he said he was up since June 6th. In 4 days, he made 758 pips. How many of you in 4 days would like to generate 7,580 US dollars? As a matter of fact, here you could see 763 pips. He actually made $8,714. So once again, who will be our next success story? Does that make sense? And you know, I can go on and on. Here's Jason Stewart. Trendline broke this morning at 2 a.m., shorted the market. 8 hours later, I'm up 500 bucks. Awesome. Here's Sharon, back on track after a little setback. 2-week Hawaiian holiday, locking in 225 pips. How many of you would like to go on vacation to Hawaii or wherever you want to go and not just spend money, but make money, make $2,250 while you're on vacation? How's that? Right? All you need is a computer and some internet connection. That's it. Right? And so she says, I have found my trading style and I'm loving it with increased confidence. How many of you want to say that you have increased confidence in the trading style? Let's see. I'm going to show you just one or two more. Right here, Jason Stewart, once again, up 395% in 15 days, 300 pips, 90 pips, 100 pips, 93 pips, 200 pips, right? 494 pips. Ladies and gentlemen, I can go on and on and on, but I'm going to stop right there. I think you can get the picture, and I want you to ask yourself, is this something you feel you can do? Do you think Rick? Do you think Christine? Do you think Jason? Do you think Emily? Do you think these individuals? Do you think Patty? Do you think these individuals found value in their investment of the education that MTI provides? Do you think that they thought it was worth it? Right? Do they sound happy? Do they sound profitable? More importantly, do they sound like they're having fun? So I want to remind you all, live each weekday. If you notice, all of those students were saying, hey, great predictions, great predictions, great predictions. This is what they're talking about. One of many things that we offer. Live each weekday, our tipping point prediction. As a client of MTI, you will receive exclusive information regarding a major market movement. Now, this is a 2,000 pip movement in one currency pair and a 1,000 pip movement on another. This is brand new, as I mentioned before. It launched just last week. So what does that mean to you? Well, at $10 per pip, this would be a $30,000 a year making opportunity. These predictions are saying that this is how many pips you're going to generate between now and the end of this year. So this is this year. So once again, last week alone we generated over 300 pips. That's 3,000 US dollars. And so you have to ask yourself, are you going to join us tonight, right, for the next huge round of trades? That will be starting tonight. And so I just gave you a sneak peek of some stuff going on in the live market, and I'm telling you that if you want to have an advantage on this, you cannot afford to miss out on this. But this is for MTI students only, once again. You're going to be shown how to take advantage of it, of these opportunities from our live instructors. So let me go ahead and ask you all, who wants to be one of our success stories? Who will be our next success story? If that's you, let me hear from you. Type in a me if that's you. That's Patty, that's Lena, that's Melissa, that's Bob, that's David, that's Dean. Yeah, absolutely, and Chris, and I can go on, and Jane. Well, guess what? You can, through the Ultimate Traders Package on Demand. Now, this program is the most complete, the most comprehensive, easy-to-use, step-by-step system on the planet. So let's take a look at some of the people that have benefited from the Ultimate Traders Package on Demand. People like John R., an engineer from Grapevine, Texas. John R. says what they teach you, how they teach you, when to get in and when to get out, when to stay out. That's a big thing. Basically, it's a full understanding of how the market works. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to start you off in the fast lane with the 3-day Wealth and Freedom Experience Live. Now, for a lifetime, you'll be able to attend either live in beautiful Lake Mary, Florida, or in the comfort of your own home. Now, in the first 2 days of this 3-day event, you will get an in-depth and thorough understanding of the lessons that you will go through in MTI's education. And on the 3rd day, you will get to experience live practical application of the principles that were taught in those lessons. And while you're applying these principles, if a trade setup presents itself, you will have the benefit of a Forex market veteran to help you potentially make money. Now, folks, today I'm including a lifetime of access to this class. And for those of you that are ready, MTI's next 3-day Wealth and Freedom Experience Live class will be July 12th to the 14th. There are minimal seats available. So if you want to take action now and you want to take advantage of this, you're going to want to go ahead and jump on board now because the seats are filling up extremely fast. So it does not matter if you're a brand new novice Forex investor or if you have some prior Forex trading knowledge. Rest assured that with this 3-day event, you will be starting off the right way. Learn and trade 7 trading strategies that are absolutely unique to MTI. you will gain instant gratification and have an edge on approximately 99% of all Forex traders. Right? You will leave with a full and complete understanding of how this market works and how to truly trade it successfully. You're going to gain the confidence that will come from instructor-led education. You're going to build your skill set that will begin to potentially transform your life right now if you choose for it to. Again, you will have this for a lifetime. Once finished with the 3-day class, you're not done there. You will receive the Financial Freedom Online University. Now, this is a 16-week, at-home, self-paced, on-demand, step-by-step learning package that will ensure that you understand how to properly trade the Forex market. It is on your time. This will drive home the principles that you learned in the 3-day Wealth and Freedom live event class. You will have access to this for a lifetime. And if you liked what I showed you in the 3 steps to Forex trading success, then this is going to be absolutely perfect for you. You're also going to receive the Wealth and Acceleration software package. So if you like what you saw in the live market, then this package will benefit you greatly. You'll receive the FX Turbo Trader and the Turbo Auto Trader, which can automatically place trades for you. The Fibonacci tool that made this market so easy. And you have the ability to, once again, have the software email and or text message you alerts right to your phone. Well, this is what the pros use, so I'm going to be including this today as well. So let me hear from you the last time you made money from receiving a text message. Right? Just picture this. You're at the movies with your spouse. You're at the park with your kids. You just got done surfing or golfing or whatever you love doing. You pull up your phone and it tells you what to do right there. It tells you on the spot where to get in or where to get out, right, to enter in or exit out for profits. Literally, a text told you what to do. Well, I'm going to give you a full year, 12 months access up front. In addition to that, I want to include some powerful tools to really help you master this market. So, how many of you are like me and you absolutely love checklists? How many of you would like to know exactly what to do step by step by step? Well, for those of you that are just like me, I'm going to include the step-by-step Pro Traders checklist, but you have to take action today. Not 3 months from now, not 6 months from now, but today. And what I feel, and I want you all to listen closely here, what I feel is the most powerful tool that you will have access to is the Analyst On Demand room. Now, this room is literally hosted by a live professional analyst and traders that monitor the Forex market 24 hours per day. 24 hours per day. How much money do you think you could be making by logging into this room and asking MTI's professional analysts where they think the market is going? Better yet, what if you could ask the analyst exactly where they think you should enter in your trades or exit out of your trades for profit? Right? No longer having to wonder or worry. You have professionals right there on demand to go to say, hey, what would you do? Hey, what do you think I should do? Hey, what do you think about this? What do you think about that? I mean, you have to ask yourself, if you're busy like me and you travel a lot or you work a lot or you're just busy with the family or you don't have time to commit 60 hours a week or whatever the case may be to this, this is designed for the busy person, and that's what you have to understand. It's designed for you to be able to live your life and succeed. So quit wondering if you did things right. Just simply log in and ask. In addition to that, you're also going to get something really, really special. This is the FX Chief Fast Track Mentorship Program. So imagine this. Picture this. Having a mentor that is a 25-year veteran and the founder of Market Traders Institute virtually right in your home to take you by the hand and know exactly what to do. We'll take a look at some of the people that have benefited from the FX Chief Fast Track Mentorship Program, which is part of the Ultimate Traders Package on Demand. People like John G. He's retired from Fishers, Indiana. John G. says, that's where the Chief came in and brought it down to my level. And he made me understand. He also made me understand that I don't have to know everything. I can learn it as I go, and I can go from here. But he gave me the opportunity to get started. So you don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. In addition to all of that, we're going to include the Rapid Results Profit Plan. So how many of you want to know the exact steps, step by step, to get to your goals? Well, we've laid it out in such a format so you have a step-by-step plan to know exactly how long it will take for you to achieve your specific financial goals, of course, based on your personal trading strategy. In addition to that, which I think can help you even more, how many of you are looking for a roadmap? How many of you are looking to know exactly what to do to accomplish your goals? So here's what we did. We created the Success Now roadmap, and it's going to show you how to have more success right now. You're going to literally find the best places to find success, and you're going to know exactly what to do. Now, I believe in this package so much, and I am so passionate about your success that when you do the right thing and you take action now, you will have our personal 100% satisfaction guarantee. That's right, 2 whole months guarantee, money back guarantee. It's a zero risk opportunity. Everyone type in the chat section right now, what type of risk is this, truly? Absolutely. I'm getting zero, nada, none, zero. Absolutely. 60-day money back guarantee. So I encourage you, take action now. So quickly, let's go over the value of the education that you're going to be receiving. You're going to receive the 3-day Wealth and Freedom Experience, the Financial Freedom Online University, the Wealth Acceleration Software Package, the Analyst on Demand, the Step-by-Step Pro Traders Checklist, the FX Chiefs Fast Track Mentorship Program, the Rapid Results Profit Plan, the Success Now Roadmap. Ladies and gentlemen, this is all valued at $12,610. Now, let me ask everyone in this room a question. If all this package did for you was teach you and show you how to make several thousands of dollars per month, month after month after month, would it be worth the investment, yes or no? If all this package did for you was help you so that you can make sure that you have the money to retire with, would it be worth the investment? I really want you to stop and think about it. For those of you that are close to retirement age, is this worth it for you? Type in a yes or a no. I mean, if all this package did for you was help you earn enough money to travel around the world and spend more quality time with your family and loved ones, would it be worth the investment? Yes or no? Yeah, absolutely. So, I came here to empower, and I came here to serve. And I came here to make this package affordable for each and every one of you. So, today, you're not going to pay $12,000. You're not going to pay $10,000. Heck, you're not even going to pay our cost in this education, which is $7,495, right? Today, and today only, you have the ability to save $2,000 off, making your one-time investment just $5,495. You may be asking yourself, well, why such a big savings? Why $2,000 off? The reason that we're giving you $2,000 off today is because of those that join our tipping point prediction, right? As I previously mentioned that earlier today. You will be there for the setup tonight. And this setup that's happening tonight will set you up for another huge round of trades today. And remember, that's a $30,000 opportunity between now and the end of the year. And last week alone, we generated over 3,000 US dollars just on that 1 week, right? And the next huge round of trades will be starting tonight. That's why we're doing it. We want you to take advantage of this and start succeeding. So let me ask you, will you be taking advantage of this round of trades, or will you just hear about the success that other people are having? So once again, one-time payment of $5,495. Ladies and gentlemen, you now have my permission. Go ahead and type in your phone number now. Please put in your phone number so that I can have an educational specialist reach out to you in just a moment. They are on the line, and I will be going ahead and calling out your name so that they do know who you are so that you can take advantage of this. And I'm telling you, if you want to have an advantage on this market, you cannot afford to miss out on this. Now, you're also going to receive a fast action bonus today. Now, this fast action bonus is only for today. For all of you that type in your phone number right now, you will get a fast action bonus today. For those of you that take advantage of this, the FX Annihilator. However, this is only available for the next 7 of you that enter in your phone numbers right now, and this is a fast action bonus that ends today. Okay? Now, this is the system that everyone is talking about and that everybody wants. Now, this one system alone has generated over 6,380 pips in just 12 months. Ladies and gentlemen, that's 63,800 US dollars in 12 months. What would you do with an extra $5,000 a month? How many of you want to make that kind of money? How many of you want to make money while you sleep? Right? Now, this is what I personally call passive type income. Right, where you're living your life, doing the things you love, spending time with those you love, etc., all while you're succeeding, just putting in a few minutes of your time a day, checking out the system, right? Would you take 5 minutes out a day? Let me ask you, would you take 5 minutes out a day to create this type of income? Once again, this is free, but it's only for those of you that take action today. And if you want to take advantage of the FX Annihilator, type in your telephone number right now, and go ahead and just type in today next to your number so that we know that you want to take advantage of this before it ends today. And we figure, you know what, if we can at least help you make, if we can help make this affordable for each and every one of you, right, well, that's what it's all about, getting a return on investment. However, this is only available for the next 7 of you that enter in your phone numbers once again. So, as I mentioned before, I want you to understand that I came here to make this program affordable for each and every one of you. So for those of you that are thinking, well, you know what, I can't afford this opportunity, but I can't not afford to have this course. I am here to help you. I am here to serve you. So for those of you that take action right now, I am going to extend to you two options. Option A is the $2,000 savings for paying in full today, and option B is the ability to get everything, including a 100% money-back guarantee for $1,000 down and flexible monthly payments after that. However, remember, option B is for the full amount, okay, of the $7,495. Ladies and gentlemen, you now have my permission to go ahead, type in your phone number, and please let us know which option you want to move forward with. Thank you. I see Amanda. I see you put in your phone number, and you're going with option A. Gary, I see you put in your phone number. You're going with option A as well. Philip, I see you put in your phone number. I see you're going with option B. Bob, I see you put in, I believe you put in your phone number, Bob. I see you're going with option A. If you have not typed in your number, Bob, if you could please do that. Awesome. Rudy, thank you. I see you're going with option B. Wonderful. Curtis, I see you're going with option A today. Great job. Wonderful. Yeah, Beverly, no problem. Yeah, for sure. Beverly, I see you're going with option, yeah, no problem. I see you're going with option A. Absolutely. And once again, I want to appreciate all of you as you keep typing in your phone numbers and putting in which option you want to move forward with. And once again, I want to congratulate Aaron. I see, Aaron, you are going with option A today. Thank you, Aaron. I appreciate that. And I want you all to know, okay, I want you all to know that whether you go with option A or option B, I want you to understand that we treat you like gold. We treat you like family, because when you're part of the family, you're part of the family. So for those of you in the room that are saying to themselves, yes, you know what, I've seen the information, yes, I want to be a Forex trader, right? If you're saying, yes, I can have fun being a Forex trader, then ladies and gentlemen, this is what I want you to do. I highly encourage you, go ahead, type in your phone number with which option you want to move forward with today, and an educational specialist will reach out to you in just a moment. And I want you to remember that this education that I just showed you today, this is backed by our 60-day, 100% money-back guarantee. And I want you to understand, what I just showed you, we just made over $11,000 off 2 trades, and both those trades were just 6 weeks' time. Do you find value in that, right? And why do we offer you such a guarantee? Because we have absolutely nothing to hide. We know that you're going to love this education so much, and you're going to place such an extremely high value on it, as well as learn more than you've ever learned before. We are that confident that within these 60 days, you will find the value, and most importantly, the return on your investment that you are looking for. Isn't that what it's all about, a return on investment? Well, how much money did we make in the examples that I showed you? Over $11,000 in 6 weeks' time, right? So let's just say you go ahead, you invest $5,495 in full. Not only do you have 60 days to use it, feel it, and really succeed with it and learn from it, but right out of the gate, let's just say you start making $2,000 a month. Folks, that's $24,000 per year. Will that change a few things? Now, do you think that was worth the investment? Do you think the people that I showed you on Facebook, did they think it was worth the investment? And I want you to really take a moment and I want you to think about this, right? So, once again, I see that you're putting in your phone numbers with options, and I want to congratulate all those individuals that are doing that at this time. So if you type in your phone number and you want to go with option A, just please type in option A next to your number. And so for those of you looking to take advantage of option B, please type in your phone number and please put option B next to your number, and I really appreciate that. So I want to go ahead and I want to just congratulate the following individuals. Claudine, congratulations. Angel, congratulations. I see you put in option B. Faye, great job. I applaud you. I see that you put down option B. Yeah, Hillary, I see you put in option A. Congratulations. I see you're making the decision to move forward and take a hold of your life. Yeah, absolutely. And I want you all to understand that the Annihilator, this is only for today. This is not available any other time. This has to be done today. If you have to take advantage of this today if you want to take advantage of the Annihilator. And once again, that is almost $1,000 value alone, but we're going to be giving it to those that take advantage of this program today. And so, Lorita, no problem. I see you put in your phone number. I see you're going with option A. Congratulations, Lorita. I commend you for that. And so I want to congratulate all those individuals that are putting in their phone numbers with which options they want to move forward with. Now, my friends, we here at Market Traders Institute, we believe that you are worth the investment. Hands down, 100%, no questions asked. We believe that this education that I just showed you today is for you. However, the bigger question is, do you believe that you are worth the investment? That's what you have to ask yourself. If you think that you are worth the investment, go ahead, type in your telephone number now with either option A or option B, whichever you want to take advantage of. And I want you to understand, whether it's option A or option B, right, we treat you like gold. We treat you like family. But if you don't think you're worth the investment, if you don't think you're worth it, you know what, not a problem. You know what the definition of insanity is? Do the same thing over and over again and expect a different result. And that was the track I was on. I've given up a lot of opportunities in my life. I saw this opportunity. I personally had to take a hold of it because I saw the value that it brought. And you know what? I didn't want to miss out on it. Yeah, Randy, this is. Absolutely, buddy. And so I want you all to understand that if you want to have something different in life, you have to do something different. Does that make sense? And so if you do what you've always done, you're going to get what you've always got. It's one of my favorite sayings. But the question is, are you going to step out of your comfort zone? Are you going to let another 6 months go by where you're still wondering, scratching your head, when you could have made thousands of dollars, right, in that time frame, where you potentially could have been out of debt or set up for retirement or gone on a nice trip, whatever that will do for you. So if you answered yes to these questions, I encourage you to take action now. My friends, let me ask everyone in this room these questions so that I know that I've done my absolute best to explain these systems to you. All right, I see we still have well over 100 people in this room, so I'd really appreciate an answer from each and every one of you. I'd really appreciate that. Have I shown you enough information to allow you to make a conscious decision to say, yes, I want to be a Forex trader? Right? Have I shown you enough information to allow you to say, I can have fun being a Forex trader? If I did that for you, let me know. Fantastic. Well, are you ready to take a hold of your life? Because if you answered yes to both of these questions, I want you to go ahead and type in your telephone number in the question box now with either option A or option B so that we know which route you want to take. And once again, take advantage of our 60-day money-back guarantee. And if you need it, take advantage of our 100% financing. And you know what? If you're seriously interested in this education, it's at least worth a phone call. Right? It's not going to cost you anything to call us. It's at least worth talking to one of our educational specialists so that we can see if we can help you out with a customized payment plan. So it's really a win-win situation. Why? Because you're going to look at the information within your 60 days to review it, and I guarantee you, I can almost assure you that you're going to literally learn so much. What's the worst that's going to happen? You're going to learn, right, and make your money back instantly. So once again, I want to congratulate all the individuals that have made the decision to move forward and that have put in their phone number. And so once again, I want to just congratulate the following individuals. Rebecca, I see, Rebecca, you're going with option A. Congratulations, Rebecca. Philip, I see you're going with option B. No problem. Awesome. Yeah, Jenny, I see you're going with option A. Thank you. Yeah, Danny, I see you're going with option B. No problem. Thank you. And you know what? I commend you for all of that. You know why I commend you all for that? I commend you for that because you're stepping out of your comfort zone and you are making the decision to win and making the decision to succeed even in the last quarter of the game, because that takes guts, that takes courage to make the decision to win. And so I want you to understand that I came here to empower, I came here to serve. I came here to make this package affordable for each and every one of you. So today, you're not going to pay $12,000. You're not going to pay $10,000. You're not even going to pay our education, right? You're not going to pay the cost of our cost of this education, which is $7,495. Today, and today only, you have the ability to save $2,000 by paying in full today, going with option A, right, or put $1,000 down, going with option B, and flexible monthly payments after that. I see that, John. Thank you. I see, John, you put in your phone number, and you're going with option B. Congratulations on making the decision to succeed and win. And you know what? I want to remind you, the reason that we are offering $2,000 off today is because those that join us, they will be joining our tipping point prediction tonight. You will take advantage of the next round of trades that will be starting tonight. And so I want to just go ahead and remind everyone of that. And so you now have my permission to type in your phone numbers. I see that you're all typing in. A lot of people are typing in their phone numbers with which options you want to take. So I congratulate all of you that are doing that right now. And so once again, this presentation is coming to a close. And so I want to go ahead and I want to give you all your last chance to go ahead and make the decision to win, make the decision to succeed, and take advantage of this if you truly want to succeed and if you truly want more out of life. Once again, this special is only for today, and the FX Annihilator does end today. That is only if you take advantage of this today. And so I want to remind you of your options here. Okay? I'm here to make this program affordable for each and every one of you. So this Premier Education, which is backed by our 60-day 100% money-back guarantee, is normally going to be just $7,495. However, the neat thing about working with MTI is that your investment today is not even going to be $7,495, right? We're going to give you back $2,000 for paying for this package in full today. Thomas, congratulations. I see you put in your phone number and you're going with option B. I commend you, Thomas. Great job. All right? And so this means that your final price is $5,495 for option A, or get involved for as little as $1,000 down and flexible monthly payments after that for option B. So I want to go ahead and I want to congratulate Dean. Dean, I see you just put in option A. I appreciate that, Dean. Carol, I see you're putting in option B. Well, you know what? I want to congratulate the both of you real quick, as well as you, Thomas, and here's why. Because you're sitting there, you're wondering, is this really for me? Is this something that I can really do? Right? But you know what? You said, yes, it can. You took advantage of it. You went with your gut instinct, and you realized that this is for you. You realized that this is something that you can do. You don't want to wait. You know, most people, what do? They wait, they wish, they hope, they wonder, but you're doing. Does that make sense? And I commend you for stepping outside of your comfort zone, taking action for you and your family, because your families are worth it, right? And you know what? Your comfort zone is the scariest place on earth, and you have to step outside of it if you want to win and if you want to make something happen. And the reason I keep saying our 60-day money-back guarantee, our 100% 60-day guarantee, here's why. It's a win-win situation. However, the question is, do you want to win or do you not want to win? That's what you have to ask yourself. You're here for a reason. And you know what? It's amazing the excuses that I hear all the time, you know, from some people. What is that? Oh, it's not the right time. I don't know if I can do it. It's just, you know, I'm not sure. My wife or my husband. I mean, whatever the case may be. But here's what you have to understand. There's always going to be circumstances. There's always going to be situations. And there's absolutely never a perfect time. The perfect time is now. Does that make sense? There's always going to be life. There's always going to be circumstances. The question is, are you going to position yourself to have a better life? Are you going to position yourself, right, to not have to worry or to be stressed out, if that's you right now? But I was just sick and tired of running out of money before I ran out of months, and I worked extremely hard, still do till this day. But that's what you have to ask yourself. What will this do for you? And so, once again, as this presentation is coming to a close, I want to ask you, who's going to be the individual that makes a last-minute decision to say, you know what, I'm going to win for my family, I'm going to win for myself, and I deserve it. I've done too much up until, in my life up until this point. I deserve to win. I deserve to succeed. And you know what? Once again, sit in with a live analyst. You have access to the systems and all the education. You truly couldn't ask for anything more. There's nothing, in my opinion, that you could have that's going to help you more than what we have to offer for you today. The question is, are you ready to win? Do you want it, or do you not want it? Are you worth it, or are you not? That's a question that you have to ask yourself. And so once again, as this presentation is coming to a close here in just a moment, I want to ask you, who's going to be the individual that says, you know what, I'm going to make the decision to win last minute? Who's going to be the individual that says, you know what, it's at least worth speaking to an educational specialist to see what they can do for me. It's at least worth seeing what my options are, right? Who's going to be the individual that puts in option A or option B and makes the decision to win for their family? Catherine, I see you just put in your phone number, and I see you're going with option A. And you know what, Catherine? I commend you for that. And Chris, I see you put in option B. You put in your phone number with option B, and I commend you for that as well, Chris. You know, these are huge decisions. Why? Because it takes courage to win. It takes boldness to want to win, right? So for all of you that saw the successes that we had in your mind, I know you were formulating ideas and great thoughts of what that would do for you. Well, it's going to do nothing for you if you don't do anything about it. It's going to do nothing for you if you don't take action on it, right? Everybody, you know, you want it, but you got to take action. You got to put action behind it in order to get it. Does that make sense? And so I was just waiting for the floodgates of success to come my way. And what I realized is success was not just going to smack me in the face. I had to go out and I had to make it happen, and I did. And so, once again, congratulations to all those that are putting in your phone numbers with which options you want to go forward with. But what if I could do something even better than this? How many of you right now, you're excited, you know you want to make the money, you know you're ready to do this, and you'd like me to give you an opportunity to get this package absolutely for free. Yes, this is real. This is through our referral program, okay? However, you only have 90 seconds to act starting right now. I'm literally starting my timer as we speak, as I'm on the phone, as I'm on the call with you right now on this webinar. I'm starting my timer right now. The countdown begins. I need you to put in your phone numbers with the word free next to it. If you want to take advantage of this for free, our educational specialist will explain to you how you can take advantage of this absolutely for free. Yes, this is real. This is through our referral program, but you have to put in your phone number and you have to put the word free next to it so that we know what you want to move forward with. So here's what we're going to do. MTI has transformed the lives of people all over the world, and I want you to personally experience the power of this. So I'm going way out on a limb here, okay? And all I'm going to ask you to do is type in your phone number with the word free next to it, okay, so that we know which route you want to move forward with. Okay, if you can spare just a few seconds, type in your telephone number right now. I will unlock the power for you to qualify to receive this entire education absolutely for free. All right? And so, once again, the countdown is going down. We are now at 40 seconds. So you now have 40 seconds to type in your phone number with the word free next to it if you truly want to learn how you can get this absolutely for free. You're going to need to speak with one of our educational specialists to move forward with this. All right? I recommend you simply call in now. The lines are going to be extremely busy. So if they are busy, it's okay. Just keep on calling. But our number is up there. Our number is on the screen, and so you're going to actually see that once again. And so as soon as I come here to a close, I encourage you call in, or if you want to put in your phone number, which option you want to take, or put in free next to your name, we will reach out to you. So with that, you have 9 seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, well, that's a wrap. And with that, I want you all to remember that by developing the habits of successful people, you too will become a success. I really appreciate you all for joining us today. It was a pleasure of mine speaking to and sharing with all of you today. And I'm excited to have been a part of your learning experience. And I'm even more excited to be working with you during our next Wealth and Freedom Live event. I'm now going to go ahead and leave this webinar open for the next 5 minutes. So please call in now or type in your phone number and we will reach out to you. Thank you once again. Over and out.